Hi, beautiful people. This is Jennifer Curry, your Green Witch, here in Soldotna, doing my Green Witch thing. I'd like to tell a very short story about Angkor Wat. It's one of those infamous out-of-place artifacts that you may or may not have read about on the internet. If you're at all interested in woo, definitely look into Angkor Wat and the Stegosaurus rondelle that's carved there. But the story about Angkor Wat is this. I don't remember the source. When I come back across the source, I will come back to the video and I will source it. Is that it was a thriving civilization, happy people, lush vegetation, plenty of food and water, everybody happy, tra-la-la-la-la, right? And the spider beings landed and put a glamour over the people to where they thought the river had dried up. And within a few days, the people went mad from thirst because they didn't go to the river to get water because they thought there was no water in the river. There was still water in the river, but they thought the river had dried up because of what the powers that be had put into their minds. They went crazy, mad with thirst, spiders ate them, moved on, end of story. Our lesson from this... Oh yeah, there's a lesson. Sorry. I'm going to teach you a lesson. The lesson from this is that it's very, very, very essential that you know which thoughts are yours. I need to know which thoughts are mine. You need to know which thoughts are yours. There are technologies that do enable others to put thoughts into people's heads. And I'm not cool with that, to tell you the truth. Totally not cool with putting thoughts in other people's heads, or anyone else putting their thoughts in my head. Unless I'm having like a psychic experience with a friend, right? So what can we do to make sure that our thoughts are our own? I think you know what I'm going to say. We need to meditate. When we meditate, we get in touch with our higher self. We get in touch with our inner self. We find our soul star. That's that bright light inside you. You know, that's like, I don't know, thousands of degrees that they just discovered. Scientists just discovered that we really do have a soul star. Yay, scientists. Welcome to the world. You know, this is me, and many other metaphysicians too, but I can't prove it. I don't know that it's a fact. I treat it as a fact that my meditating and my getting in touch with my own mind and my learning to recognize which thoughts are mine and which thoughts are others. And you will have other people's thoughts. Once you meditate, you will realize, like, oh, that was not my thought that I was having, you know? It's our power tool. A regular habit of meditation is our power tool to keep our minds our own. That got too scary. So, even though this is what today looks like, happy 5th of July. Good thing I got outside yesterday. The sun came out for a minute and I was out in it. You need to get into longer meditations to get in touch with your mind. So if you can take even a couple of minutes right now, I like to set a timer because then I'm not worrying about when the meditation's going to end. Don't set it for every meditation, but you know, when you're practicing lengthening the amount of time that you're meditating, set a timer and push it forward in gradual increments. It's okay to start with 30 seconds. It's okay to meditate for 30 seconds several times a day for months, if that's what it takes. I would start pushing it long before that. I would meditate for 30 seconds for maybe a week, tops. And I'm a pusher. I started pushing it 10 minutes, an hour. I don't think I've been meditating a week when I was like, I'm going to meditate for an hour. It was hard, but I did it. Right? Get a hold of your mind. You be the only thinker in your mind. And when others thoughts come into it, recognize them and you decide if you're going to have other people's thoughts or if you're only going to keep your own. Know you're loved. See ya.